In the world of sports and celebrity, few names spark as much intrigue and division as O.J. Simpson.
A hat, a glove, a trail of blood.
A hero on the field, yet a figure of notoriety off it, Simpson's life story is a complex tapestry woven with triumphs and tragedies.
Buffalo Bills, the juice was indeed loose. He won 4 NFL rushing titles and broke 1,000 yards rushing 5 straight times.
But how well do we know the man behind the headlines? Yet amidst the glamour, his life was often shrouded in controversy, particularly during the notorious trial that held the nation spellbound. Today, we delve deep into the enigmatic saga of O.J. Simpson, exploring the dazzling heights of his football fame and the dark shadows of scandal that followed. So buckle up as we uncover the layers of a story that continues to captivate and confound the world, even after his recent passing. Let's go back to July 9, 1947. O.J. Simpson, a man who craved attention and validation the moment he gained consciousness, was born to Jimmy and Eunice Simpson in the heart of San Francisco on Potrero Hill. Simpson's football journey began in high school. At Galileo High School in San Francisco, his gridiron prowess quickly became evident. He started out as a tackle before quickly transitioning to the role of fullback. Turns out he was someone who grew bored of things quite easily. This was quite evident through the academic challenges he faced in high school, while he excelled at football and other sports. But he did not let this derail his football dreams at all. So it was at San Francisco City College where he found his redemption, using his time there to solidify a scholastic record and pave the way for a future at the University of Southern California, USC.
He runs 109.4. They won't get him. He's being convoyed in. 80 yards for O.J. Simpson.
At USC, Simpson's star continued to rise as he earned the prestigious title of All-American in consecutive years and secured victories in 2 Rose Bowl games.
Here, I made a mistake. I stood up to pass block. The linebacker read me and back. He became an instant national star.
But perhaps the pinnacle of his collegiate career came in 1968 when he was bestowed with a Heisman Trophy, cementing his status as the best collegiate player of the season.
I'm delighted to present to you this 34th Heisman Trophy.
During his junior year and achieving the Heisman Trophy.
Yet Simpson's talents weren't confined to the football field alone. Alongside his gridiron exploits, he showcased his speed and athleticism as a member of USC's world record-setting 440-yard relay team. O.J. Simpson's NFL journey began with the Buffalo Bills in 1969 when he was drafted as the #1 pick by the American Football League.
The rising running back was the first overall pick during the 1969 NFL-AFL draft.
Known affectionately as Juice due to his energetic running style and his initials resembling orange juice, Simpson quickly became a household name in football circles.
Here where I grew up, and this is Tree Sweet, the orange juice I grew up on. It's rich in natural energy, and the kids...
Throughout his tenure with the Buffalo Bills, Simpson's athleticism and skill were on full display, especially his astonishing agility, earning him accolades and admiration from fans and peers alike. Despite the Bills not being a dominant force in the league during his time with them, Simpson's performance made him a significant draw for fans and helped put the team on the map.
We're going to get 2,000 coming out of the game. That's it. He's coming out of the game.
Simpson was one to set precedents, as in 1973, only in his 4th season, he went where no NFL runner had ever gone before, 2,003 yards on the ground. This remarkable feat solidified his status as one of the premier running backs in the league and cemented his place in football history.
O.J. running left, O.J. 5 more! There it is! They did it!
We're going to get 2,000 coming out of the game.
Despite facing injuries in his career, Simpson continued to deliver standout performances, showcasing his resilience and determination on the field. In 1978, he was traded to the San Francisco 49ers, marking a new chapter in his NFL journey.
The 32. DeBerg looking to Solomon.
However, Simpson ultimately decided to retire from professional football after the 1979 season.
From the NFL in 1979 after 9 years with the Bills and 2 with his hometown 49ers.
Simpson's impact on the game extended beyond his playing days, as his records and achievements continued to stand the test of time. His record for the most touchdowns scored in a season, 23, stood until 1983, highlighting his ability to find the end zone with remarkable consistency. Additionally, his single-season rushing record of 2,003 yards remained unmatched until 1984, when it was surpassed by Eric Dickerson.
Of surprise, he had no passing game to sort of change the way defensive played him, and he was incredibly effective.
Throughout his career, Simpson led the AFC in rushing yardage 4 times, 1972 to 73, 1975 to 76, further solidifying his status as one of the most dominant running backs of his era. His career total yards gained, totaling 11,236, ranks second in the all-time rankings at the time of his retirement.
The best football player in the world.
In recognition of his exceptional contributions to the sport, Simpson was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest players to ever grace the gridiron. Though his post-football life would be marked by controversy, Simpson's impact on the NFL remains undeniable, with his name etched in football history for eternity.
In 1979, O.J. Simpson played his 10th and final NFL season.
Content to leave the gridiron, Simpson sought retirement and married Nicole Brown Simpson, looking to start a family.
Life at what is probably the most difficult time for an athlete at the end of my career.
O.J. Simpson's post-football career extended far beyond the gridiron, propelling him into the realms of film and television. Following his retirement from the NFL in 1979, Simpson seamlessly transitioned into a successful career as both a sportscaster and an actor, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture. While still an active athlete, Simpson dabbled in acting, making uncredited appearances in television shows such as Dragnet, Ironside, and The Name of the Game. His early forays into the world of entertainment hinted at his aspirations beyond the football field, which some would say were the reason for his downfall.
Appearing in shows like Roots,
Simpson's first prominent movie role came in 1974's The Towering Inferno, where he played Security Chief Jernigan, a pivotal role in the disaster film that showcased his on-screen presence. This performance laid the groundwork for Simpson's subsequent ventures into acting, including guest roles on popular TV shows like Here's Lucy and Owen Marshall, Counselor at Law. However, it was Simpson's role in a series of Hertz commercials that truly catapulted him to stardom. As the face of the car rental company, Simpson became a ubiquitous presence on TV screens across America, showcasing his charm and athleticism as he navigated through airports in pursuit of his rental car. The commercials cemented Simpson's status as a pop culture icon and laid the foundation for his transition into Hollywood.
At the counter. If you ask for #1 Express when you make your reservation, your Ford or other fine car and contract will be waiting at the #1. Coming or going on a business trip, you've got no time to waste.
In a time when black athletes were rarely featured in mainstream ads, O.J. Simpson was a game changer. His deals were groundbreaking, revolutionizing sports marketing and opening doors for diversity in advertising. Simpson's impact, both on and off the field, remains a pivotal moment in sports and advertising history.
Hey, O.J., you sure enjoy that Golden Pioneer chicken.
In 1988, Simpson made comedic waves with his role in The Naked Gun, a big-screen parody of cop movies starring Leslie Nielsen as bumbling cop Frank Drebin. Simpson played Norberg, Drebin's equally bumbling sidekick, with comedic flair, earning praise for his performance and solidifying his status as a versatile actor.
Nordberg! Hiya, buddy. Hey! Doc says I should be on my feet and as good as new in a week.
The success of The Naked Gun led to 2 sequels, further establishing Simpson as a comedic talent in Hollywood. His contributions to the franchise were integral to its popularity, and the films remain beloved by audiences to this day, notwithstanding his controversial persona. Despite his success in film and television, Simpson's career took a dramatic turn with his involvement in the infamous murder trial of 1995. Eventually, the fallout from the trial irreparably damaged Simpson's reputation and brought his acting career to a halt.
OJ, are you a suspect? David, I told you before he wasn't going to say anything. I know you got to ask the question, but give us...
In the years that followed, Simpson's once promising Hollywood career faded into obscurity as he grappled with the consequences from the trial and its aftermath. While he continued to make occasional appearances in film and television, Simpson was unable to recapture the success he enjoyed earlier in his career. While his athletic achievements and acting talents may have secured him a place in the annals of history, it's the events surrounding the murder trial that ultimately define his legacy. Amid rumors of domestic abuse, O.J.'s reputation was already starting to rust. While recently unearthed evidence of bruises and scars on Nicole Simpson's face and body definitely point towards the obvious, Simpson was still regarded as a pop culture and football hero. The 2 years after they divorced, Simpson clearly hadn't moved on and would stalk Nicole Simpson while she lived on her own. O.J. Simpson's life took a dramatic turn with the infamous murder trial that captivated the nation in 1995. However, Simpson's personal life was fraught with controversy, overshadowing his professional achievements. His tumultuous relationship with his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and allegations of domestic violence tarnished his image and alienated some fans. Despite his on-screen charisma, Simpson's off-screen behavior began to erode his standing in the public eye.
Wait a minute, we're sending the police. What is he doing? Is he threatening you? Going nuts.
On June 12, 1994, the world was rocked by the brutal murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman. Simpson quickly became the prime suspect in the case, and what followed was a media circus unlike anything seen before.
5 days passed, and then authorities charged O.J. Simpson with the murders. He was scheduled to turn himself.
The situation escalated dramatically just days later when Simpson, ordered to surrender by authorities, instead vanished.
Simpson is a fugitive of justice right now.
Wherever you are, for the sake of your family, please surrender immediately.
The ensuing manhunt culminated in a nationally televised spectacle as Simpson's friend Al A.C. Cowlings led police on a slow speed chase in a white Ford Bronco with Simpson in the back seat. Millions watched in disbelief as the surreal scene played out live on television screens across the country. Finally, on the evening of June 17th, Simpson surrendered at his Brentwood mansion, bringing an end to the dramatic pursuit. Despite the mounting evidence and public scrutiny, Simpson maintained his innocence, defiantly declaring his plea of absolutely, positively, 100% not guilty as he prepared to face trial for the murders. The trial, which began on January 24, 1995, was marked by unprecedented media scrutiny and legal theatrics.
They have come from across the globe.
Sits at the defense table wearing a dark suit and tie and a grim expression.
Stain and fiber evidence is substantial enough for samples to be shared between the pair of.
Prosecutors painted Simpson as a jealous and violent ex-husband, emphasizing his history of domestic abuse. Meanwhile, Simpson's defense dream team, led by the charismatic Johnny Cochran, mounted a vigorous defense, challenging the integrity of the evidence and accusing the police of racism. The trial's climax came with the infamous glove demonstration, during which Cochran famously declared, "If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit." The moment encapsulated the trial's high-stakes drama and the intense scrutiny placed on every detail of the case. After more than 8 months of testimony, the case went to the jury on October 2, 1995. The following day, Simpson was acquitted of the murder charges, sending shockwaves across the nation. The verdict, which divided public opinion along racial lines, marked a turning point in Simpson's life and legacy.
Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson.
Despite his acquittal, Simpson's reputation never fully recovered. In a separate civil trial in 1997, he was found liable for the deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman and ordered to pay millions in damages to their families. The trial exposed deep divisions within American society and raised questions about race, celebrity, and the criminal justice system.
The prosecutor collapsed into the arms of his colleagues and the Goldman family, whom he'd fought for. Then the father of murder victim Ron Goldman.
In the years that followed, Simpson struggled to reclaim his place in the public eye. His attempts to rehabilitate his image, including a controversial hypothetical confession in the book If I Did It, only served to further tarnish his reputation.
I hate to say this, but this is hypothetical. I'm sorry. Right. I know we got to back up again.
Right. That's okay. I'm going to back up.
Hard.
Following the tumultuous events surrounding his murder trial, Simpson's life took another dramatic turn in 2007. Alongside Clarence C.J. Stewart, he found himself embroiled in a shocking robbery at a Las Vegas hotel room involving 2 sports memorabilia dealers. The incident, carried out at gunpoint, landed Simpson in immediate custody.
O.J. got away with so much that he really actually thought he was a god, that he couldn't be touched far. He went to Las Vegas.
O.J., what happened?
Guilty! A group of armed men stormed a room and stole sports collectibles.
Despite his claims of merely seeking to reclaim his possessions, both men were ultimately convicted. In October 2008, Simpson faced the weight of justice, receiving a conviction on 12 counts of armed robbery and kidnapping.
With use of a deadly weapon, guilty of first-degree kidnapping with use of a deadly weapon.
The subsequent sentencing in December cast a long shadow over Simpson's legacy, as he was sentenced to up to 33 years in prison, with the prospect of parole after serving 9 years.
Vote to grant parole when eligible, and that will conclude this hearing.
Thank you. Thank you.
As O.J. Simpson's life journey neared its end, whispers about his health painted a somber backdrop to his final years. In May 2023, a cryptic social media post hinted at a battle with cancer, shrouding his future in uncertainty.
Hey, let me take a moment to say thank you to all the people who've reached out to me. My health is good. I mean, obviously I'm dealing with some issues, but hey, I think I'm just about over it, and I'll be back on that golf course, hopefully in a couple of weeks.
By February 2024, reports swirled about his prostate cancer treatment, with rumors suggesting he might be in hospice care. However, Simpson himself emerged, denying such claims just before the Super Bowl, though the fact of his illness lingered.
Hospice? Hospice? You talking about hospice? No, I'm not in any hospital. I don't know.
Finally, on April 10th, O.J. Simpson passed away at his home, succumbing to his battle with cancer. Reflecting on O.J. Simpson's life and legacy, we are reminded of the complexities of fame and the consequences of one's action. While his football career and Hollywood success may have once defined him, it's the specter of the murder trial that continued to loom large over his legacy, serving as a cautionary tale of hubris, celebrity, and the pursuit of justice.